Hi, I'm Kenda and I'm an expat from the United States living in Los Cabos, Mexico. Well, it's October and that just happens to be the favorite time of year for me. I love the fall, mainly because I think the fall holidays are the best of all of the holidays. So can you believe it? Halloween is upon us. I love Halloween. When I lived in Georgia, I literally had dozens of large storage tubs full of fall and Halloween decorations, and I would transform my entire house, and I loved every minute of it. I also looked forward to sitting in my driveway with my neighbors and drinking hot toddies and warm apple cider. We passed out candy to the adorable, decked out little kids and rolled our eyes at the teenagers who were too mature to be bothered with a costume but still really wanted candy. I wondered a lot what Halloween would be like in Cabo. If you live in Cabo, what do you do for Halloween? Well, I have to admit that I actually thought that the Mexican people celebrated Halloween one day after the U.S. on November 1st, and they just called it Dia de los Muertos. I thought they were basically the same thing, but I was very wrong. Halloween and Dia de los Muertos, or the Day of the Dead, are two very different celebrations with different moods too. I had a lot of misunderstandings about the Day of the Dead. It's actually quite a beautiful celebration with a lot of symbolism and family time. I'll explain some of those differences in another video, but for now, back to Halloween. Well, I'm delighted to tell you that I love Halloween in Cabo. Halloween is relatively new to Mexican children. I've heard that historically, many Mexican parents didn't really embrace the idea of the American Halloween holiday, especially since Dia de los Muertos was such a big deal, and parents thought that the Day of the Dead celebration was enough of a hubbub for one day. But the children wanted Halloween so much that the battle cry of "Queremos Halloween" started catching on. So kids here don't say trick or treat. It's really tough for them. So instead they say in this sing-songy way, like, "Queremos Halloween, queremos Halloween." Well, this translates into "we want Halloween." Isn't that cute? When you think back to how many adults were resistant to the idea of Halloween, "Queremos Halloween" kind of takes on the feel of a little kid revolution demanding candy, please. I love it. And it's so much better than trick or treat. Anyway, another thing I love about Halloween here is that many parents and kids really go all out to create homemade costumes and makeup ideas. We don't have a Halloween superstore in Cabo. So if your kid wants a costume, you need to work together with your kids, your neighbors, your cousins, whoever, to make one, which is kind of how I think it should be anyway. If you have a kid, what are you going to dress them up like this year? Do you have plans to take them out to get candy? And where are you going to take them? A lot of people don't know exactly where should I take my kid. Well, here's my plan for Halloween this year and every year. Many of my friends and neighbors ahead of time go to Costco and we buy these huge bags of Halloween candy that only Costco can have. Like, they're so heavy that I need help getting them to my car. It's so fun. And then on Halloween at around dusk, we take our lawn chairs, our candy, our bowls, and we go out and line the streets of San Jose del Cabo. Sometimes we'll sit outside of a restaurant and pass out candy while we eat and drink and gush over the beautiful children, singing, "Queremos Halloween, queremos Halloween." It's amazing. Nearly everyone, including adults, is dressed up in homemade costumes, and you can just see the pride and excitement in their faces. It's amazing. Don't hate on me and call me names, but I literally cry from joy every single year. It's beautiful. So if you're in Cabo on October 31st, why don't you grab a giant bag of candy in your lawn chair and come join me? You'll never forget it.